Welcome to another episode of NBA 2K21 MyCareer. I am Jose, a sports gamer. Subscribe, hit that bell icon, like this stream. Stream number 4 of this. Stream number 4 today, as we are on our second MyCareer stream for today. Right after this stream, we'll go into My Park, which will be the final stream of today. I've been active as heck today with all these streams. So if you want to become a part of this journey, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon and like this stream as well. So we're facing the Rockets, and well, let's get right down to it.
And the Lakers all decked out as they made their way off the bus and into the arena earlier on. And that shot should leave no doubt as to where we are tonight. It's the Toyota Center here in downtown Houston, Texas. Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. With the new G League Pathway program, some say that the NBA is competing now with college hoops for top high school players. G League President Sharif Abdur-Rahim said, "I don't think so. This is an opportunity for unique talents, a select group that are tracking toward the NBA. It's a different model from college. Guys, we'll see how this works out in the years to come."
DA, thanks a lot. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Then there's Jay, then there's Howard. And it's Caruso in at the 2. And for the Rockets, Harden and Gordon are out on the wing. PJ Tucker is out there with Robert Covington. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Greg, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year when you know you're on a championship contending team?
3.
Some of that, I think, depends on the leadership you have in your locker room. Certain guys just keep everybody engaged and motivated. And
you had a 3-point shooter.
The season down into chapters to
Wow.
help yourself with the motivation, because sometimes that season can be so long and it's hard to stay focused in the present when you start thinking about the postseason.
I agree. Both free throws good from Delgado. Now once again, Junior taking home Player of the Month honor. Greg, what an incredible year he's had.
All year long, Junior's been playing at a different level compared to the rest of the league. His dominance has been from the get-go. Not surprised to see him take another Player of the Month. This guy really deserves it.
He has this shot in his bag. I mean, I like when Westbrook looks to shoot from there.
Caruso, the pass to LeBron. A nice shot by Delgado.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Westbrook. He had 16 points in the win against Portland.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when
Bang.
he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Excellent court awareness. James has always had terrific instincts as a playmaker.
Rockets have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. The finish. Whoa, what a finish!
Run that back. I want to see the replay now. Oh, come on. Hall of Fame, athleticism, and ability. James has no problem throwing it down in style.
Harden kicks to Westbrook. Passes it to Gordon. Now Tucker. And some nice passing there by Houston. Really left alone that time.
Oh, you can shoot?
Westbrook's got 5.
Because of Westbrook's dynamic driving ability, sometimes the defense will give him some space from deep.
Here's LeBron. Trying to get open as Davis. Kicks it out to James. No good there. The Rockets go the other way with it.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Harden, that's good.
Oh, I love how Harden pulls once he gets the ball. If you play off him just a little bit, it'll cost you.
And when you think about being fashion forward, Russell Westbrook's fearlessness extends to his game day outfits.
Well, Come on, GA. Russ lives by the motto, why not? I mean, the same reckless abandon we see on the court, yeah, it's reflected in his clothing.
Here is Harden after the made shot from Delgado.
Oh, and when Harden is going strong to the rim, he's looking for the throwdown, ripping the rim down hard on that one.
What
And
the?
denied, he sends it right off the glass. Here's Gordon. They grab their own miss. Harden outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first.
Bang!
Nailed from three-point land. 12 points for Jay.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Rockets trail by 4. Here is Harden. 5 points in the game. Covington trying to break free.
Jeez.
Harden's shot is good. 7 points in the game. Los Angeles has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Howard. Over to the left wing. Pass to Caruso. The dish to Howard. There's the double team with Westbrook. Covington with the steal.
Nope.
Pulls up for
Not a
3.
shooter.
Westbrook can't get it to go. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball
Foul.
up to the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And he knocks down the first one.
Oh,
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Dang it.
For Houston, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Tied at the 50% mark.
Yeah, with Westbrook on the ball, you can't have a hole in your defense. He's too smart to miss it.
Here's Delgado. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Gordon kicks to Harden. Pass to Westbrook. Tucker dishes to Harden. Outside Westbrook. 4 on the clock. And it's sent back by Howard.
No trespassing. Howard patrolling the defensive end.
And it's Delgado missing. Rockets trail. Down low. Back to Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Now he uses his finesse to get flashy. I mean, Westbrook is an elite above the rim finisher.
Delgado lays it up and banks it in. Delgado's got 15 points.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Harden outside. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
On offense, Davis keeps his head up and maintains awareness. That's how he spots a wide open man.
Rockets trail by 3. Harden with it. 9 points in the game so far. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Delgado passes to Davis. Kicks to James. It's tipped. Covington with the steal. Here's Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Adept at using his length on defense. That's Covington. I mean, the moment you're careless around him, he strikes.
Here's Delgado. Los
Hey,
Angeles
Gersh.
with a fresh shot clock.
jeez, these Rockets are
Houston's gone 2 of 5
explosive,
from
man.
three-point land here in the first
Like,
quarter.
they're no joke.
Outside Gordon. Here's Harden. Makes it
Can
up.
anybody stop Harden?
He's got 13.
Nicely.
Or at least contain
They
him?
continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Here's Delgado.
Where's the foul?
Westbrook with the block.
Always in a relentless pursuit of the ball. Westbrook is capable of making
Foul.
offensive plays.
That's
The
one.
Lakers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
I mean, it was
And they've
expected.
had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called?
KD
now
had
as
like
opposed to when you
29.
played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like
He's
the
doing his thing.
physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty
Nope,
of
get
the
that.
game with the spacing and the freedom
Dang
of
it.
movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact if it's, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that ability to play in
Kyrie had
space is
37.
so vital.
Houston in the lead. Harden scanning the floor. And it's Harden slamming it down.
I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you.
Foul.
Superb at it.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Damari Carroll's checked in for Houston. And the Lakers also making a switch. Markieff Morris is checked in for Davis.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And stolen by Kuzma. And here we go. Kuzma heading to the hoop.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Delgado's gone 6 of 11 tonight. More makes than misses. Feeds to Green. Back to Rivers. Shot clock at 6. Lets a floater go, and that's 2 points on the layup.
A crafty finisher. Rivers has a lot of confidence going to that floater when he's given a chance.
Here's Delgado. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Rivers passes to House. It's Carroll on the wing. On deep, McLemore.
Nope.
Rebound the Lakers. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense.
Got 25 points in the first quarter.
Shot is huge.
I'm on pace for 100.
And so here is Houston following the bucket by the Lakers. And it's Green missing.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the
Brick.
That one falls. And now it's 27 points for Jay.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter,
27 points, man. 27 in the first quarter.
Here's Rivers. Softly
Dang it.
drops in the floater.
You see the quickness from Rivers right there. He's good at probing inside when he gets a chance.
Kuzma outside. Here's Delgado. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear though he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
To the paint.
31 points in the first quarter.
Finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Please don't sub me out, coach.
Rivers scanning the floor.
Nope.
McGee with the block.
Oh, this is McGee's role. He's out here to defend and to stifle shooters whenever he
33.
A nice shot by Delgado.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
There's the pass to McLemore. Back to Rivers.
Nope.
Takes
Miss,
the
miss,
three.
miss.
JaVale McGee grabs the miss. Los Angeles leading by 9 to the
Oh,
inside.
good fuck.
It's stolen by McLemore.
Let him, let him, let him, let him, let him.
All alone.
Well, I just love the hustle from McLemore. A real pest on defense. He knows how to swipe the ball away from the opposition.
Here's Delgado.
Where's the foul?
Now here's McLemore, guarded by Green. Basket good. Now just a 5-point Laker lead.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Delgado passes to Green.
Kuzma.
The wide open look here for Kuzma. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul.
Well, there goes my chance to get 37 points in the quarter.
Ricky We've always said to have a winning team, you need
I tried
franchise
for it.
players. Talk about
Oh
the
man.
qualities you look for in those
Subbing me in with
superstars
6:41 in the
catapult a team
second
to greatness.
quarter. Thanks so
It's a
much,
great
coach.
question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by
Do
example.
you believe this?
The agenda has to be
Look.
winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much-needed asset.
So for the Lakers right now, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Then there's Howard. Then there's Jay, and it's Caruso in at the 2. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Rockets last season traded Clint Capella for Robert Covington. The front office felt it was a move they had to make to go from good to great.
Get to
And of course,
55
they
points this
certainly gave
quarter.
up size, but with Westbrook and Harden
I'll
in the
try,
lineup,
but
they needed more shooting.
Coach
Open
put me on
driving
a
lanes to
tough
be at their
spot.
best. And Covington provides that, along with great perimeter defense. Guys,
A team that's no stranger to bold moves. Thanks, David. Here's Gordon.
Nope.
After the made shot from Delgado.
You see how the Browns led the league in swats. Not only the wingspan,
Foul.
but the awareness.
The Lakers have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. And he makes the first. And the Lakers making a change here. Green's checked in, and he makes both free throws.
And then you can get 100 easy.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the
Oh, there's
Houston
time.
Rockets. 9-point game. Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. And that's
Nope,
the
get
third
that outta
of 4
here.
straight played at home. Here's Delgado. Good, and it's Green
Take
picking
over.
up the assist. Delgado's got 41.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Westbrook passes to Harden. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He
Foul.
made that reverse look easy. No question he got bumped on that shot.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. Oh, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump, and they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big
Oh,
part
where's the
of this
foul,
next era.
ref?
Right, on your tablet, smartphone, or your computer. Gordon kicks to Harden. A three-pointer, no good.
They have been board dominant
Foul.
in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
First free throw is good. Both free throws
Shoots
good
threes.
from Delgado.
I'm not sure that's a good idea. I haven't. I made less than half of my
Guys are looking for a
threes.
spark here.
Yeah, a cold
I've been more
stretch
effective this way, anyways.
for sure.
Harden against Green.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on him right away.
Fuck you,
Westbrook
Westbrook.
with the
Sorry
steal.
for the foul language there.
Leading the fast break.
Didn't have a free throw in the first quarter, but you can see he's starting to play with more energy now. He has a tougher attitude.
And see, Webb, the strength and conditioning of James Harden, something I'm not certain everybody has an appreciation for.
Yeah, and to your point, back in high school, despite leading Artesia to back-to-back state championships,
Hello?
Asman and
Ref?
frankly, out of shape.
Foul?
Over the years, dedication to
Ring a
diet and
bell?
training, that enabled him to reach new heights.
Inside, Delgado. It's
I
rebounded
swear
by
the ref's
Houston.
out to get me.
Covington's
Where's
got
the
his first
foul?
rebound in this one. Gordon against James. From the arc. Harden can't hit.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Orchestrating this offense, James, so crafty at distributing the rock.
Rockets trail by 13. Harden outside. Harden draws the double to the inside. And stolen by James. One-on-one fast break. Here's
What the?
Delgado.
No, intentional foul.
And he's
Because
gonna get
fuck
whistled
you.
for that foul, is intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Well, what you do appreciate about Westbrook is how determined he is. I mean, he plays with such a contagious intensity.
Jeff Green, he's checked in for Robert Covington. Rockets shooting in this game, 45%. Harden with it. He's picked up by James. Outside Westbrook.
No,
for
no.
three. That's
Bruh.
his fifth make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Sometimes trailing in a game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Delgado passes to Davis. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, this is where you
For
want to
us,
make his shots.
it's on his gameplay.
That's
Yeah.
almost automatic.
Outside Westbrook.
Bruh.
Dunk and the foul, a powerhouse.
Don't sub me
move.
out,
He's
don't
got
sub
a
me out,
chance
thank
for
you.
one more at the line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Now here's LeBron. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Orlando. Passes to Delgado. Back to LeBron. Here's Davis. Shot clock at 3. Tries again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the
Don't sub me
line.
out, don't sub me out, don't sub me out, don't sub me out, don't
What
sub me out.
separates AD from
Thank you.
most big men, he's got every tool at his disposal, and he knows exactly when to use them.
And so he makes both from the line.
And as he's aged in the league, Anthony Davis's offense has changed. Now much more of a face-up player.
Well, and that's where his game's been headed. His shot has improved, and he can step out to the 3, facing up and letting him use his burst. Lets him maximize what he can do.
Now here's Gordon. He had a 15-point
Nope.
outing in their last game against Portland.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Uh-oh. I knew I was gonna miss
And
that
it's
one.
Delgado missing.
He had 2 3-pointers in the opening quarter, and hasn't been able to connect yet here in the second.
Don't call
The
timeout.
Lakers lead has been cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Harden. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter
Oh!
what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
I'm gonna get subbed out, aren't I? I'm not gonna get to 50 before the half, aren't am I?
10 left now here in the second. And Davis sends it back.
Ref, where's the foul? I gotta quit trying. Because I'm not gonna go there.
Harden against
Apparently.
Green. Davis with some nice D.
And he's been way
51.
marked this quarter. It's been ugly. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Westbrook. 16 points for him. Harden the pass to Westbrook. Here's Green. LeBron grabs the miss. LeBron's got 4 rebounds in this game.
53.
Delgado. And that one is stuffed right through.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
And here we go. Fast break.
Bang! 56.
Shot by Delgado.
If they close this win out, I know who my MVP is. His offensive
56
performance tonight
points
has been unreal.
in the first half, man.
And here's Harden. The shot, no good. Gets it off.
Ah, it would have been nice if I made that shot. It would have been 59.
And so it's the Los Angeles
56 points in the first half, man.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Alright. Do you think I'll be able to get to... Do you think I'll be able to get to 100 points in this game?
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Yeah, I mean, showing that tenacity both mentally and physically.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Rockets, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with Gordon, and it's Tucker in at the 5. Here is Harden after the made shot from Delgado. Puts it up, and there's Eric Gordon on the assist by Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Davis, the pass.
Yes, sir.
Delgado, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Magic had a huge game. He ended the game with 68 points and made an impact from outside the arc, hitting a good number of three-pointers. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
You on 12 minute quarters. Yeah, I am.
He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
I think he will, because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things at both ends of the floor.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming
Wow.
out at halftime with the defense.
Oh man, it couldn't be.
Greg is a point
Couldn't have been
guard
that
who must
one.
have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on, and you're right. I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers, and, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we
Bruh.
had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Daniel House is checked in for Eric Gordon. Harden outside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
But too bad this scoring hasn't been contagious. I mean, they'd be in much better shape if a few of their other guys could pick up some slack.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Dwight Howard.
You know, there's one award that Harden has won. I think we can pretty much
No,
say
no, no
for sure
ISO.
he'll never
Especially not
win
against this guy.
again. That's 6th man of the year. It's hard to believe there was ever a time this man wasn't a star.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Two open that time, made it look too easy. House has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
It's easy to see how Harden's been the league's top assist man before. I mean, he makes the special feed.
Here's Delgado.
Wow.
And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up. The first one falls for the Rockets. Damari Carroll's checked in for P.J. Tucker. McLemore has come in for James Harden. And it's Rivers in for Russell Westbrook.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Now here's Rivers. 9 points in the game so far. There's the feed to Covington. It's stolen by Davis. And here's the break. Here's Caruso.
Well, it doesn't. It doesn't hurt to get a
And I
assist
think
or
that
two
play
in there.
sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into easy points.
Here's Rivers. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets
Oh.
they've allowed have been from beyond.
That free throw, good from Delgado. Morris is checked in for the Lakers. Caldwell Pope comes in for LeBron. And the free throw is good from Delgado. 3rd quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Now here's Rivers. 12 points for him. JaVale McGee grabs the miss.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
That's good from Delgado. And the Rockets making a change here. Green's checked in. Both free throws good from Delgado.
Well, there are a few players in the league that can match McGee's athleticism. I mean, his whole career, he's been a class above with his speed and leap. He'll make the most of it on both ends of the court.
McGee with the block. Pass to Caruso from outside the arc. Out to Morris. Puts up a three. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul.
Please don't send me out to the fourth quarter. Alright. At least.
Coming out of high school, Kuzma was a very raw player, but his development was fast and furious at the college level, and he continued to get better once he entered the NBA.
Pass to Westbrook. Fires from deep. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And see what
that's a miss.
It with JaVale McGee. His vertical is off the charts.
Oh, yeah, he can get to alley-oops, GA, that nobody else can. The length and bounce he has is jaw-dropping. I mean, same goes for his shot-blocking abilities when he times it up.
Lakers leading by 15. Here's Delgado. Up
Thank
again,
you.
And Howard with the second chance points.
And you need an army to keep Howard away from the basket. He's so superb at snatching up offensive rebounds.
The Rockets shooting around 48% so far in the third. Harden against LeBron. Outside Gordon. From downtown. He can't get that one. And the Lakers going the other way now. And again.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Double team on Westbrook. Green kicks to Westbrook. A three-pointer off the mark.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Count that bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Lobbed up there for Westbrook.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. And it's Delgado missing.
74 points. I gotta score 26 in the next quarter.
And here at the end of the third quarter,
In order
it's a
to have another,
double-digit ball game.
in order to at least break, in order to at least tie the record.
And let's take now
Coach
this
screwed
moment
me
to
over,
bring up our
man.
State
Putting me on the
Farm
bench for
assist
that
of the
long.
game.
The
And
second
definitely
quarter.
deserving of the prize tonight. How about the
My God, Van Vogel.
made here, looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Taking a look at Los Angeles, we've got Jay, Kyle
Thank you for the
Kuzma
foul.
is out there with Davis. Then there's Howard, and it's LeBron in at the point.
Clearly a foul.
That free throw good from Delgado. Greg, you played against some terrific players, including the late, great Kobe Bryant. I'd love to hear your thoughts on playing against Kobe.
I mean, his passing is still tough, I'm sure, for many to deal with because he was just taken from us at such a young age. But this guy was a ferocious competitor and someone who showed us in life and in tragedy that you need to make the most of every moment that we have here. You know, I just appreciated to really the fans getting to know Kobe once his career was over because I think he...
Oh, the seemingly unstoppable right now. Westbrook's dynamic style of play gives defenders headaches.
He got it again. Sensational.
And that puts him even for third on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
I'm at a loss for words. Greg, his has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see.
And of course, 78 points, the mark that Wilt Chamberlain had over 5 decades ago. Kobe Bryant's 81 is up next, but he is already in the most elite of company.
Oh, embracing contact on the way up. I mean, Davis is terrific at keeping his composure on these challenging finishes.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And he makes the first. Greg, compare the times when you played as an NBA player with a lot more contact and what was like go on the floor to what we're seeing now when there seem to be a lot of whistles, a lot of stoppage of play.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. You know, you got to allow players to defend. And if they're in a legal guarding position, let them do their job. You know, eliminate the cheap ones. Part of the issue, though, partner, is now so much of the game is played on an island, right? You don't have the crowds that you typically would see guys in back in our era. There's more space. The court, in that sense, is bigger. You're out there kind of on your own, man, and these guys are crafty at drawing fouls.
It's never been harder for a defender.
Don't sub me out, 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 don't sub me out,
Rim
don't sub me out.
protection, top
Don't
of the
sub
list.
me out, don't sub me out, don't
Question,
sub me
they're
out,
giving
don't
up
sub
too
me
many
out,
high
don't
percentage looks, a
sub
trend
me out,
that they'd
don't sub me
like
out,
to
don't sub me out,
reverse.
don't sub me out, don't sub me out, don't sub me out.
Houston making
Fuck
some
you,
changes.
coach. I'm not getting 100 tonight, that's clear. Fuck you, coach.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's good from Delgado. Damari Carroll's checked in for Houston. McLemore has come in for James Harden. Both free throws good from Delgado.
Well, at least I surpassed Kobe.
And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets.
That's at least something.
Lets it go from 11. Good for his 6th make, and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
These buckets help Rivers get going. The defense can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. A lot of talk about reseeding in the playoffs when you got down to the final 4 teams. If it ensures the 2 best teams make the finals, it would seem to me, Greg, to be worth it. What about you?
You know, it could be. I think about the worldwide attention on that championship round, but you got to get the Eastern Conference teams to sign off on that. And, you know, we've seen it happen in the past where the power shifts from one conference to the other. But ultimately, nothing better than seeing the 2 best teams play for it all.
House the pass to Rivers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count it. Good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Why does this
Chandler with
always
the steal.
happen?
Rivers with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. A nice shot by Rivers. Rivers has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And running the break is about being opportunistic. Right there, Rivers doing just this and being rewarded for it.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on JaVale McGee.
Sometimes you forget about Rivers' athleticism. He's terrific at using it to slam it home.
David Nwaba is checked in for Houston. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope or don't rock the boat, or maybe somewhere in between.
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far. And I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought.
A good sign that he's getting to the line a lot here. Putting pressure on the D.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for JaVale McGee. And the second free throw, good. Houston's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. The offensive rebound, Chandler. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Chandler's got his first points in this one. Here's Delgado.
Foul.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That free throw good from Delgado. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for DeMarre Carroll. Both free throws good from Delgado. And for the Rockets, they're shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Rivers passes to McLemore. Banked in off the glass.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Here's Delgado trying to get open is Kuzma. And the call.
Rivers is out.
Him to the line. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. And the Rockets making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. And that one misses. And it's been said that history is written by the victor. Certainly holds true in sports, don't you think, Greg? And with that in mind, do you think titles are overvalued when evaluating the great players, individual players in history?
You know, Kevin, I think so. Having said that, I think championships do matter, obviously, and in the NBA and basketball in general.
Why don't you play Park? I do play Park.
Right? Because
I'm going to play Park later.
Play both ways, so it does have something to say, but I don't think that completes the narrative. You know, there's some tremendously talented guys: Karl Malone, Elgin Baylor, Patrick Ewing, Allen Iverson, a lot of greats who never won it. It's easy to count those rings, but measuring greatness has to take in the whole picture.
Hall of Famers, all of them. Now here's Westbrook, guarded by Delgado. 6 on the shot clock. Westbrook, no good.
He hasn't been able to find any kind of groove this quarter. I mean, it seems like he's been running on fumes since halftime.
Chandler dishes to Sefolosha. Here's Westbrook. Count that one.
What are all your builds this year? My builds are, this one is a play shot. And I have a paint piece for, that's strictly for Park.
Here we go. Fast break. McLemore's got it. A 3-ball. Rebound the Lakers.
Look, the more threes he misses, I mean, the more he wants to take. Where they do that at? That's not the right mindset.
Snatched up.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that was a stunner.
And the league taking steps to discourage teams, Greg, from tossing away seasons in search of high draft picks. Has enough been done, you think, in that regard?
We'll see. I tell you, the idea of a play-in
that's a tough one, isn't it?
For the last few playoff spots, I think that's a good idea, actually. It might keep more teams in the hunt down the stretch. And I think the onus also, if the fans put enough pressure on their teams to try to develop what they have and not always put it on the future, I think that's going to help. But I think you're going to always have a little bit of that moving forward.
And Jay gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. On defense, the Lakers. Double team on Westbrook. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Rockets now. Chandler, the pass to Westbrook. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Kuzma's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Launches it. Morris. Tip back in for two. Morris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt. I thought an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew
Oh, foul.
A clinic was put on display here today.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jay.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
Shoots from the high post. A shot off that time, so the Lakers will take it the other way. Poked loose. It's stolen by McLemore. Here's Mwaba. And Chandler throws it down.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big follow. Here's Delgado. Covered by Cephalosha, and it's Delgado missing. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth.
I'm not gonna go
Now the pass to
100.
Westbrook. No good with the triple.
I don't know why he keeps shooting. Can anybody tell me nothing is falling for him? He's going to end the game on a bad note if he keeps this up.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First one falls for him. And so Westbrook makes them both. Los Angeles calls timeout. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Still trying to apply the finishing touches. That's what they'll be talking about.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Jane.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players.
101.
Disbelief. He set a new all-time record for scoring in a single game.
Well, Greg, a record that was for
Did you
so
see
long
this?
thought to be untouchable. He continues to amaze.
And he is now
101.
legendary mark of 100 points, one that stood for over a half a century, unimaginable. And a moment he would catch his breath from this scoring rampage.
Yeah, giving his team life, and these fans enjoying the show despite themselves.
Well, he's using every trick he has to get looks at the basket, and they're all still falling for him. What a historic performance.
Outside Westbrook.
That was clutch indeed. Like, wow.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here.
There was a point
This
where I thought I
one was
wasn't
over
gonna make
well
it,
before
but I
the final
made it.
buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about Greg, but they never did.
27,443
They
fans.
sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.
Man. 101 points. Do you believe that? There was a moment where I thought I wasn't gonna make it, to be honest with you, but Jose, congratulations on winning Player of the Month. You're competing at an elite level, and that's a direct result of the countless hours of hard work you put into your craft. We're proud of what you accomplished so far this season and look forward to many successes to come. Thanks again for bringing your best effort to the team each and every day. Sincerely, Lakers management. Jose, congratulations on win Rookie of the Month. Your play has been nothing short of fantastic this season, and we're excited about what the future holds. If you keep working and block out distractions, the sky is truly the limit for what you and the Lakers can accomplish. Thanks for all your hard work and dedication. You're a credit to the franchise, and we're thrilled to have you on the team. Sincerely, Lakers management. Who would have thought that I would break the record on Christmas Day? Who would have thought of that? I mean, I didn't. I honestly didn't. I didn't. Coming into this stream, I wasn't thinking, oh, I'm gonna get 100 right now. It wasn't even. I wasn't even in the back of my mind. But somehow, some way, I managed to pull it off. I mean, I don't know how, but I did it. I did it. Somehow, some way, I did it. Wow, wow. It just blows my mind. 101 points. I mean, there was no stopping me right there. Player of the month two months in a row. I think I'm the front runner for MVP at this point. But man, that last shot. I was like, let me call a timeout. I got 98 points. I will try to see if I can score a 3 right now. I mean, I'm not sure it's gonna work, but I'll try. But bruh, I mean, Westbrook was like, nah, I'm gonna leave him open, and then the other guy just came in. I was like, okay, you're gonna give me the space, all right, fine. 3. It wasn't perfect, but hey, it got in. Wow. Honestly, wow. There are no words to describe how that happened. No words. Truly amazing, man. All right, so and I was cold. I was very cold. But yeah, hey, so next up, I'm gonna play my park. So I'm gonna get off to the stream, Jason. So you just came in. I broke the record with 101 points. So I'm gonna leave the stream, and I'm gonna get my park build, so we can play some park for an hour. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time with the next stream. Peace.